This is the Scalper's Gold update for April 19th. A little something different tonight. Somebody brought to my attention they liked the 244 tick chart several weeks ago, and I've been watching it. This is on the S&P E-mini, and I really don't like the S&P on like the 1 minute or 3 minute chart. It trades a little differently than the YM, but the 244 tick chart is not bad. It's kind of a scalping type chart, but I'll go over the rules with you and see if maybe this might help you in your trading. Got three parts to this system. Here's your MSA trend. When the trend is red, you're only looking for short trades. When it's yellow, it means the trend is neutral or no trend, and you can go long or short. And then if it's blue, you're only looking for long trades, so the trend is long. And so if you get a short trade set up and you look at the trend is blue, you pass on the short trade because the trend is long. So that's fairly simple. This trend is a filter. You can get all these signals here on the chart, but again, you're going to filter them out with the trend. So if you get a long signal here at 848, you got to look the first time it hits. We're looking at where does it hit 848 first, and we see the trend is still red, so we actually have to pass on that trade. The scalper line down here, this is what you look at, or you can look at once you're in the trade. If the scalper dots are blue, that means you can stay long. If they start turning red, it's caution. If you get two red, if you're long and you get two red dots on your scalper line in a row, you know you need to place a stop. So let's say you happen to get long at 848. You're looking at your scalper line, you get a red dot, okay, but not consecutive red dots. So caution, but no need to set a new stop yet. And then finally get these two red dots, and the program prints a red dot here showing you where you need to place your stop. So if you had been long there, pulled back, got your stop, that did not get hit, got a new leg up. You can see here, this was I think Thursday, it was kind of choppy in the morning. You had a short signal here at 849.25. These signals come out ahead of time before the price gets here. In fact, once this bar is done, this prints. So you look here 849.25. Look at your trend. Your trend is neutral at the time the price hits there, the entry. So it's okay to take long or short trade. So we can take the short trade 849.25 down to a low there of 847.50. So almost a couple of points to work with there on that little short there. Then you get a long signal at 849.75. Okay, but you look at your trend. Your trend is red, so you have to pass on that trade. And it's a good thing that you did because it didn't go anywhere. You get another short here. It's 847.50. It's okay to take. The trend is red. Comes down, comes against you a little bit here, but you get the blue dot, which tells you need to place a protective stop 2 ticks above the high, no closer than 2 ticks above the high of this bar, the high of 848.25. So 848.75 is where you need to place, or as close as you can place your stop there. You see that wasn't hit, and made a new low there of the move. So like I said, you can scalp out of these. If you're just going to trade these from entry, you get in and you hold the whole position until you take a stop, you can do that as well. So you see you get another long signal here, but the trend is red, so you ignore that. So you get a long signal here that pulls back. This tells you 847.50 is a stop on the long, or if it gets hit, it could be a potential short trade as well if the trend is red or neutral. You can see it didn't get hit, and this went up a little further in your direction before it eventually fell back and stopped out here. And you may have even been able to reverse that. That didn't go anywhere, but you would have had to stop out of that. So you see it was a little choppy in here, but what you're looking for if you're going to hold the whole position from entry to stop on these is to get one that runs like this. Now this one you had a short signal, but at the time the trend was still long. So you had to pass on that one. But you can catch this new short there at 847, and that sold off. Well, you got to a low there of 843.75, so 844. So about 3 points maximum to work with there. If not, if you still held, then you would have stopped there at 845 for a couple of points. But you don't take that long because the trend is still saying short there. Couldn't catch this one because the trend was still red. There was a long there, but it didn't really go much of anywhere. Then you catch a long here at 849.25. Okay, get you in. It pulled back a little bit. You see, you get your red dot, which is your protective stop. That was not hit. You get another little leg up here. Pulls back again. You get your new stop at 848.25. Got a little new high there. Pull back again. You get your new stop here at 848.50. Another small leg up there before it stops at 850. So almost a couple of points there when all was said and done. Let's just go. Here's a long at 851. That stops at 852.75. The high of the move there was 854. So about 3 points there. Again, a little choppy in here. Then you catch a short here at 852.50. Comes down. Final stop on that was 850.75. Could actually go long on 850.75 as well. And that finally stops here at 853.75. About 3 points there. There was a long there that got stopped, or a small stop there. And you get another long here at 858.50, or I'm sorry, 856.50. Get you in, it pulls back, you get a stop here. That's not hit. Comes back up to your entry, pulls back again. You get a higher stop, so you move your stop from here to here. Again, at least a couple of ticks below the low of this candle is where you place the stop. So 856.50 is along. Those two stops keep you in this trade. You get a new stop here. It's going to be the low there's 858, so you're going to go to 857.50. Okay, that was not hit. Get another little leg up. Comes down here. A new stop. So you keep moving that stop up. Keep moving it up. Okay, 859 to stop here. Still not hit. Get another leg up here. And let's see where you finally get stopped on this. Probably right here on this one. Finally get stopped somewhere in here. And that was around 862. From the long way back here, what was that? 856.50. So what about somewhere around 5 points or so in the when all is said and done in that one. Anyway, so you get along here, 864.50. Trend is red, pass on that. Just looking for anything else. Yeah, that was the end of the day there. So a couple of ways, like I said, you can do it. Is you can, you know, if you get a long signal, as long as the trend is neutral or long, you can take it. You can either, you know, scalp out of it. You see from 865.50, got a high there of 867. So, you know, if you're used to taking, you know, a point or so on scalps, you can do it that way, or you can, you know, you'll have a higher percentage of winners doing it that way. You just have to make sure that you maintain a high percentage of winners in order to get your numbers to work. If not that, then you can do the you know, buy and hold until you get the stop. So you enter with a 3 lot, let's say, and you exit with a 3 lot, and you're going to have a lower win percentage, but your winners will be, you know, on a good day, at least twice the size of your losers. And even though you may only win half the time, you will end up with more money at the end of the day than what you started with. Alright, that's it. We'll see you next week.